foggy morning in Brasstown this morning. We're headed to town. This is the first time you can hear Ira. This is the first time we've ever went to town with Ira. Is it? I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Might be your last.
It won't be our last. We're used to fussy babies. It's just part of life. You got babies, sometimes they fuss. We're going to pick up some supplies that Matt a few months ago changed the garage door out, but we never did get around to putting the weather stripping around it. So now that cold weather's coming, we need to do that. Got to go to the bank, and then I think me and Matt are starving. Katie's already eat breakfast. Katie's on a special diet, so she has to be careful of what she eats. But I think me and Matt are wanting to go through the drive-thru at Main Street. Matt?
Yeah.
Sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
I'd like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, Matt.
Ira said he wants a biscuit too, if you could do that.
He'd like a biscuit. You gotta get some teeth though first, buddy.
Sorry, little man, no teeth, no food.
And I brought water, so I don't need a drink.
What do you want, a bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese. What are you gonna get?
Sausage and egg sandwich. Or I might get a bacon and egg sandwich.
We're just going to sit in the parking lot and eat our breakfast. If you've never been to Main Street, it's a family-owned business. It's been there since I was in high school. Started out in a little bitty place over in a different area. Now it's a larger, where you more than just a drive-through, you can go in. But it's I guess a staple of Murphy, isn't it, Matt?
It is. About everybody eats there.
My brother Steve said that's the only place a working man can afford to eat.
Yeah.
If he's out working.
Yeah, we used to eat there when I worked. I would stop by there occasionally and get breakfast on the way to work on the days that I didn't cook it myself. Most days I did that. I'd either cook it at home or cook it at work, but once in a while when I didn't want to do that, I'd run through there and get me a sandwich on the way into work.
Matt was lucky where he worked. They had a kitchen, so they could had a refrigerator and all that, so they could cook. But
yeah,
sometimes if you ain't in the mood to cook, though, I guess it was nice.
Yeah, it was.
This is the first time, though, you've been through Main Street since you left work over a year ago.
It is. Yep. It's like old times. Why?
Cause what was you telling Ira?
I said, over there's Granny. That's your grandma over there.
Thanks, Matt. That'd be Papaw right there with me.
Oh, there you go. That's right. Dad said that's me.
We thought Ira would like the trees, but he could care less. He's
Yeah,
not even, he's just looking at us.
Yeah, he's not real impressed.
You don't know. I guess that's the color we'd want, so it'd match the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Matt found what he needed. Now Katie needs a sanding block for her work.
That'll do.
Think we're ready?
Maybe. I want one of those too. That's good stuff.
See about.
We got everything we needed in there. Took us much longer to find it than to buy it. Now we're gonna go to the bank next, Matt.
Yeah.
All right, I'm headed back to the herb store here to get something. I left Mom and Dad in the car with Ira, and I'm gonna see if I can find what I need. Me and Mom were just talking about sardines. I'm gonna get these for them to try and to see if they like them. These are in 100% olive oil, so we'll see what they think about that. And if they like them, we can get more. This looks good, fire roasted garlic salsa. And they've got some healthier mayonnaise, gelatin powder, just all kinds of different stuff in here. They've even got, that is pork fat and beef tallow. That's interesting. And of course a selection of olive oil, stuff like that. But I came for the freezer bread, which is right down there. I was just going to get one thing of it, but Dad told me, he said, why don't you get several of them so that you'll have what you need and you won't have to come back down here. And I said, that's a good idea. Also, I was thinking about, while I was here, I used to have some hairspray, some like, supposed to be more natural hairspray, or I guess it's, yeah, hairspray that I had got here before. And I looked in the cabinet for it, probably like this morning. I was like, my hair could use some hairspray and I couldn't find any, so maybe I'll get some of that too. The stuff actually worked. I liked it, so I'm gonna get some of this. Okay, I got what I needed. I'm gonna head back to the car. I actually got a little snack while I was in there because I'm hungry. I meant to bring some of my granola to snack on, but I didn't. So, have a little snack, and then we're gonna go on to Tractor Supply, I believe. Pulled up at Tractor Supply, and we're gonna run in here and get a few things that we need, right?
Yep. Chicken feed.
Let's go then. We got the pumpkins, we got the fall and Halloween decorations, I should say, out here. Look, it's a great big skeleton. Olive would love that. Something to gnaw on. I like that one. That's the one I would try.
That's a garlic.
I just like it, I'm sorry. That's nice too. I like that color. I like the brown ones too. It's actually, what's interesting, that's a wood stove and a pellet stove. And I see here, if you're local, this is Hurricane Animal Relief, so maybe there's animal relief near the Tractor Supply where you live. Cracked corn for them chickens. While we're here, I said I wanted to look at the cat food. For Binky, he's very picky. I've actually ordered him some stuff online, but I just figured I might pick up a can of something different here and see what he would think about it, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna try maybe this and this kind of stuff, this brand, and see what he thinks. Okay, we are ready to check out, I think. And then we'll go back to the car, load up the chicken feed. Once we get our chicken feed loaded up in the car, I think we're ready to head back home. I am going to get Ira down for a nap, possibly do a few other things, and Mom and Dad, I'm sure, will continue with whatever they need to do. Yeah. Look, they've got some little decor out. Isn't that cool? That little fish, North American game fish, and it kind of shows you each one. That makes me want to go fishing. But they also have out some Christmas stuff because, y'all, it's that time. It's getting that time. Got some wrapping paper. Some little Christmas. Oh my gosh, look at that. Would that not be so cute in your yard? Steady Glow. It's a cow. Crystal Splendor baby Holstein cow. That's actually cracking me up. So funny.
One more stop, drop off cookbooks before we head home. Made it back home to the Ponderosa. Got all our chores or our errands done. Matt's looking at the garage door. You can see that's the little crack there. It's what he's gonna be what do you call that? Weatherproofing, I guess?
Yeah, just trimming it.
Trimming it out.
Weather stripping. I'll probably have to adjust the door out a little bit. That's an awful big crack on that side. But there's an adjustment there, so I'll fix it.
We hope you enjoyed coming along with us on our little trip to town. Just a few errands. Me and Matt both always happy to be back home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our favorite place to be. Was nice to, I guess, our first little trip, taking the grandson along and Katie.
Yeah.
She was with us, but that made it something, I guess, that we'll always remember. We're always glad when you stop by to help us celebrate Appalachia.